the show. This week, we learned that Trump attorney, fixer, and future mysterious death Michael Cohen didn't just pay off porn stars on Trump's behalf. He also had another famous client.
The judge forced Michael Cohen to admit in court that he has a third client, and the third client is Sean Hannity. Go home, 2018. You're drunk.
Oh, that's Tapper's version of good night and good luck. This explains Hannity's strenuous defense of attorney-client privilege on his show recently. He's been going to bat every night for Trump's attorney, though he never mentioned that he was also his attorney.
The fake news was totally obsessed with all Michael Cohen. The media completely unhinged over the Michael Cohen raid. His office, his home, and his hotel that he was staying in raided by the FBI today in an early morning raid. Now, what that means is Mueller's witch hunt investigation is now a runaway train.
Witch Hunt Runaway Train is also my favorite straight-to-DVD Jeremy Renner movie. Oh, he hunts a witch who killed his father, who's a train. But why the fuck did Sean Hannity, the guy who made $36 million last year, retain a graduate of the actual worst law school in the country? A guy whose whole business model seems to be built around blackmailing mistresses. Hannity claims there's an innocent explanation.
I did have occasional brief conversations with Michael Cohen. He's a great attorney about legal questions I had, or I was looking for input and perspective. My discussions with Michael Cohen never rose to any level that I needed to tell anyone that I was asking him questions. My questions exclusively almost focused on real estate.
Real estate is a weird name for a porn star. Actually, no one would fuck you. You must have done something so much worse.
Michael Cohen was his longtime attorney and effectively probably knows where all the bodies are buried.
Whoa. Is Sean Hannity a serial killer? Now, I know what you're thinking. You can't just throw together a bunch of scary buzzwords and out-of-context clips to support an outrageous conclusion, and normally I would agree with you, but you know who does that all the time? Sean Hannity.
You've got Pardongate, then you've got the Bosnian sniper lie, then you got Benghazi, kickbacks to the Clinton Foundation, the corrupt Uranium One deal, Fast and Furious, Hillary Clinton's private email server, Bo Bergdahl, the Iranian prisoner swap, the VA scandal, Loretta Lynch, Bill Clinton on the tarmac, unaccompanied minors entering the U.S., Hurricane Sandy funds, Hillary Clinton. Clearly, she is guilty.
His whole show is just an hour-long list of lies and conspiracy theories, but people think it's news because he doesn't sweat as much as Alex Jones and because he's on a channel that calls itself news. So, yeah, the deceitful editing to reach an outrageous conclusion, we're gonna keep doing that. According to my extensive forensic research via the CBS News show Criminal Minds, these are some of the common traits of a serial killer. One of the most common is bedwetting beyond a normal age, and while we don't have definitive proof of his own nocturnal leakage, Hannity sure seems traumatized by someone's bathroom issues.
Remember, that's the dossier that talked about Trump at a Ritz-Carlton in Moscow with two prostitutes urinating on his bed? Hookers urinating in his bed. Hookers urinating on his bed. When you gotta go, well, you gotta go.
You know what? I've seen this after-school special. Hannity has a friend who doesn't wet the bed. We got it, buddy. Also, for a guy who is so vexed that the fake news media is talking about Trump's P-tape, you sure are on TV talking about that P-tape a lot.
I have to go to the bathroom.
I know you do, champ. Go before you have an accident. Nothing ruins a Fox News staff meeting like your star opinion shouter showing up in a urine-soaked bedsheet. Another classic serial killer indicator, low self-esteem. I mean, Hannity ends literally every night of his life trying to win the approval of Donald J. Trump, so check. Next, Intellect. In movies, serial killers are often portrayed as geniuses, but in real life, they generally do not possess unique or exceptional intellectual skills. No exceptional intellectual skills? That's my Sean!
Michael Cohen, he's a great attorney.
Yeah, he's dumb! Let's see if Hannity demonstrates cruelty to animals.
Lisa, does PETA really stand for people eating tasty animals?
It should be against the law, Sean, I think, to kill animals for food. The
What
way
about
animals
hit the
are
mommy with the knife, killing the
It's a
little rabbit?
cartoon.
And they should face life in prison for killing a turkey. I mean, I don't mean to laugh,
Well,
but
you know
that's
what?
funny.
It's-
Would it be the moral equivalent if somebody was hitting a baby with the stick to hit a rat with the stick?
Okay, oh shit, okay. The rest of these things have been metaphors for other things, but you might actually want to literally keep your pets away from Sean Hannity, like for real. Okay, back to the list. Bad with women? Well, there's no way Mr. Potato Neck could have a history of that. I mean, if Fox News wasn't great with women, then why are they always paying them out large sums of money? Certainly, Sean Hannity respects women. He's not, say, fixated on women who thwarted him in childhood.
I grew up in a house with 3 older sisters and 1 bathroom. So I had 3 older sisters and 1 bathroom. It was not good. I had 3 older sisters, 1 bathroom. I had 3 sisters and 1 bathroom. I had 3 older sisters, 1 bathroom. 1.
Yeah, I went through the same thing.
Oh, it was, you know, running out to the backyard in the bushes, for crying out loud.
Women made him pee in the bushes like a common Sean Spicer. Then, of course, the best-known hallmark of a serial killer, an obsession with fire. Any chance Sean Patrick Hannity, remember 3 names for a serial killer, likes fire a bit too much?
Is crime being reported only if it fans the flames of racial tension? He's talking about fanning the flames here. Fan the flames of anti-police sentiment. Fan the flames of war. Fan the flames. Fan the flames. Fan the flames.
That is totally unedited footage of his madness. Okay, well, we did edit it, but only because the way he stokes resentment against people of color was just too scary. Almost as scary as the number of sheds in his life. The New York Times has evidence of Sean Hannity standing near an alarming number of sheds. Don't be distracted by Sean Hannity playing reverse basketball. Focus on the sheds. More sheds than your average American should ever own. Just like so many goddamn sheds. Who needs that many sheds if you're not storing barrels of melted people? And how can you even build that many sheds on your land? No one could get zoned for that. I mean, you'd need real estate advice from a great attorney. Oh my God!
Great attorney. My question is exclusively almost focused on real estate. You know, the FBI has come up with a profile of serial killers. They should stop you. Serial killers.
You gave me all the clues, Mr. Hannity. We'll be right back.